Ba 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 ba. McDonald's. Yes, always a great time for lunch. Look for the golden arches, ladies and gentlemen. And how about that? My workbench. That's why I go to work every day. Wanted to give you another visual of the Pratte Pack Gym, where we are always hard at work bringing you good information. And we're going to do that in just a moment in the way of headlines and sports. And remember, the Pens tonight, Miller Lite. Eddie Shewak, of course, and Mr. Silverman. They distribute this throughout the valley. And you know all the places you love to go and watch, whether it be the Monaca SOI, the American Legion Post 580, the Draft House in Monaca, Jimmy K's, the Corner Grill, or yes, Woolly Bullies. Folks, stop in, enjoy the Beaver Valley Sportsmen. They know what they're doing. They know how to party. And remember, call a cab in the valley, or of course Uber, or get a designated driver. Be smart, and let's go Penguins. And yes, it will be Game 7 for the Penguins. That in just a moment. But President Donald Trump, making his first appearance today after the firing of James Comey, said, look, he just wasn't doing the job. Meanwhile, coming to his defense, the president, Vice President Michael Pence, simply said, best interest of the American people. That is exactly what President Trump was thinking about when he made this decision, and he believed it was time for a fresh start. And it had nothing to do with the Russian probe. CBS Radio News and News Radio 1020 KDKA throughout the day with that developing story. Now, Pirate baseball, Austin Barnes, he was the last position player on the bench. He doubled home Ross Stripling, 4-3, Bucks losing 10. Dodgers again tonight, and then it's on to Arizona for the weekend. Hockey news. Well, it is Game 7. First time since 2009 against the Capitals, and you know what the Pens went on to do that year, right? Fourth time overall. In 2009, they won that seventh game, 6-2. Marc-Andre Fleury stopping that breakaway from Alexander Ovechkin kind of, well, got the momentum exactly where it needed to be, in the corner of the black and gold. 40 shots over the last two games. Penguins need to do more of that, meaning shoot the puck. Evgeny Malkin leading the NHL in postseason points with 18. Jake Guentzel in those 9 points. Letang, of course, the herniated disc. Murray, lower body. And Trevor Daley, also lower body. That's the injury report. Nicholas Backstrom, 2 goals in the last couple of games. Burakovsky, 2 goals. And for the Capitals, those are the Capitals who've had the hot hand. Now, morning skate for the Penguins. It was optional. Dumoulin, Hagelin, Hainsey, Kessel, and Crosby did not participate. Some of the lines that they have been experimenting with: Guentzel, Crosby, Rust, along with Kunitz, Malcolm, Kessel, Sheary, Bonino, Hornquist, and Hagelin, Cullen, and Rousey. Those are the ones that they have been working with. So, ladies and gentlemen, let the puck drop in the favor of our Pittsburgh Penguins. Going to end on a very tragic note. Chris Berman, who many of you know, the face of ESPN, who was there when that first 24/7 sports cable channel, well, hit the stratosphere. And the big reason because of him, the big guy. Yeah, when it comes to the NFL, I immediately think of Chris Berman. I have idolized his talent for many years. And one of the main reasons is because he reminded me a lot of the broadcasters that I grew up idolizing as a kid. And even though he was on the network, he felt as though, you know, he was one of us here in Western Pennsylvania. And he always took time to pay tribute to this part of the world. Now listen, this is a family that I believe has got to be going through something so tragic right now that I don't even have the words to express what they must be feeling. But I felt it was important because of me being such a fan of his for so long. I had to relay to my audience, in case you haven't heard. His wife, 67-year-old Catherine Berman, a teacher, was killed in a tragic car accident in Woodbury, Connecticut yesterday at around 2:15 in the afternoon. So all I can say is my thoughts and prayers are out to you, Mr. Berman, and your entire family. And I can't even imagine, as I said, what you are going through right now and this terrible loss. But just know this, your extended family here in Western Pennsylvania, who has always admired your passion for what you do, well, we all would just like you to know that our thoughts and prayers are with you, and our hearts go out to you and your family. And God bless you, and hopefully in time, your life, well, it will never be the same. but we'll get back to some sort of life so you can continue living for the other members of your family. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen, from the Pratt Pack Gym.